Have you ever thought about maybe moving to Montana? Maybe to a small place outside of Los Angeles? Well, how about Three Forks, Montana, the genesis of the Missouri River? That's right. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to go take a video tour of the community of Three Forks. We're going to talk about the real estate, the lifestyle, some culture, and we hope you enjoy it. I'm Craig Cyphers with the Montana Real Estate Channel, and I work with my daughter Erica, who's a third-generation realtor. We work with Exit Realty Bitterroot Valley in Hamilton, Montana, but we have offices all over the state of Montana. We'd love to be a resource for you. If we can help you with answering questions regarding real estate in Montana, please reach out to us. Send us an email, text, give us a call. All the information that you need in order to get a hold of us is in the description down below. Well, we hope you enjoy this, and let's get started immediately. Well, to start our tour for Three Forks, Montana, let's take a stroll down Main Street. You know, Three Forks is located in Gallatin County, and it's historically considered the birthplace of the Missouri River. And we'll get into that a little deeper here in a minute. We've just gone by the saddlery, and now here's the Frontier Club where you can catch some food and drink. And then just down the street, you can see a beautiful old building that was built in 1916. But one of the claims to fame most recently is a company called Wheat Montana, established by the Folkvord family back in 1990, and you can Google them, but there's their headquarters right there in Three Forks. It's a great company that they sold out, and we'll show you what they have done since. It was founded in 1908 by John Q. Adams, who was a Milwaukee Road land agent. And what he did is he ended up buying a home that had been built in 1882 in another part of town, had it moved to the north end of Main Street, then hired renowned architect Fred Wilson, who we heard about in our Bozeman video, and they made what was called the Sacajawea Hotel, which you'll see right here. The Sacajawea then in 2001 was all but abandoned until a third-generation farming family purchased it. It was the Folkvords. They took their Wheat Montana money and bought the Sacajawea Inn, which now is a wonderful place. It has 27 luxury rooms, 2 full-service bars, and the Pompeii Steakhouse, which is excellent. If you get into Three Forks, go there. Now we're just going to go down the other side of Main Street so you can get a feel for it. In 2020, the census for population in Three Forks was 1,989 folks, and it sits at an elevation of 4,075 feet. It's generally considered to be part of the Bozeman statistical area. Three Forks is about 11 miles from Manhattan, Montana. It's about 24 miles to Belgrade and 32 miles to Bozeman, all by Interstate 90. North of town, there's a recreational area comprised of 535 acres. Let's go out and see it.
Yeah, here we are. We're at what's called the confluence. It's the headwaters of America's greatest river, the Missouri. Lewis and Clark were charged with exploring the Missouri River to its headwaters, and in fact they did. July 25th, 1805, they arrived basically at this location, and they camped here for a couple of days until July 27th of 1805. This is the Madison River coming right in here, and here's the Jefferson, and just a mile down the river that direction is the Gallatin River, and they come together to form the Missouri River, the longest river in America.
That's why they call it Three Forks. It's the confluence of the Jefferson, the Madison, and the Gallatin. And this is Three Forks High School. They have a student population of 278 students in grades 9 through 12 here at Three Forks. And the student to teacher ratio is 19 to 1. So they don't have a lot of faculty here in terms of the teaching. So let's go ahead out here and take a look at some of the residential areas and see what we see. We have a variety of homes here in the Three Forks area, and they've been built at various times. There's some very old structures and there's some newer ones. We're going to get out and see some of the newer subdivisions. In this particular neighborhood, there was that was built in 2005, for example. It was a 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,728 square feet, and it sold for $439,000. So now we're some 32 miles from Bozeman, but the real estate is a fair bit less, and we'll definitely see that when we get out into some of these other subdivisions. Now we're going to get you over here on the east side of town, and we're going to see the Headwaters Public Golf Course. This is a 9-hole course that was developed back in 1987 and provides great recreation. They're pretty proud of this golf course. Go check it out if you happen to get into town. It's open from March 1st to November 15th. And we're going to go back out and take a look at some of the neighborhoods here. And then we'll, this is all in town Three Forks. Streets are named for trees: cedar, ash, hickory, etc. And it's fairly well laid out. And of course, the railroad was instrumental in the development of Three Forks, as many of these communities that really lie along the I-90 corridor. There are a number of areas that have manufactured homes in Three Forks. There are some single wides. This area happens to have a number of double wides. They're all in here together. There was a larger one that was from 2003, a 2003 model, of course, on a permanent foundation, which is considered real property in the state of Montana. And it was 1,742 square feet. It had 4 bedrooms and 2 baths in this, and it actually sold for $549,000. So that gives you an idea. And here are the Three Forks Rodeo Ground. And the Three Forks Rodeo has been a celebrated annual tradition since 1945, initially basically organized and supported by Harley Fitzhugh and Tex Simpson. Over the decades, it's grown into a highly anticipated community event featuring classic rodeo competitions, family-friendly activities, and local festivities. And after a pause in 2020 due to the pandemic, the rodeo saw record-breaking attendance upon its return. If you get a chance, go to the rodeo. Well, we hope you enjoyed that quick tour of Three Forks, Montana. I hope you got some knowledge out of it. Remember, we're here to help if we can with regard to real estate anywhere in the state of Montana. All the information is in the description below. Hey, from Montana Real Estate Channel, thanks for watching.